Get ready to revive the outdoors with Cody and Cody.
That's how it's supposed to be done.
On the water, in the woods. Pursuits made possible by Trigicon. Brilliant aiming solutions. Brunton, equipment for outdoor adventures. Lacrosse, established in 1897, built to last. Ginsu Outdoors, not just sharp, wicked sharp. Gerber, fend for yourself. Get ready to revive the outdoors.
Well, hey everybody, welcome to the show. Right now, I'm Cody Hughes, and this is Paul Alpers, president of Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters, and we're starting off the 2009 season out of Florida, and it's going to be a great tournament. Over the next 2 weeks, we have the Florida State Championship and the Seminole County Championship, and it's going to be an exciting tournament. Now, what me and Paul have decided to do, because we've kind of had a few arguments on which lake we're going to be able to cover, so we decided we're going to flip a coin to see who gets Harris, because that's one of my favorite lakes to go on. We filmed a couple of tournaments on there. However, with Monroe, there's a lot of big slabs that get pulled out of that lake.
That's right.
So we're going to flip the coin. Right. Since I'm going to flip it, so y'all know that I'm not cheating, I'm going to let you call it in the air. All right, already tails? Tails it is.
Well, you lost, buddy.
That's right. Well, like I said, we got an exciting tournament. Now, we've kind of had some bad weather, and we'll touch on that here in a moment. It's kind of unusual for Florida, but man, what do we got expected for the 2009 season?
Well, you know, it's a great season. We're looking forward to it. Always coming to sunny, sunshine state of Florida, but it ain't gonna be so. It's gonna be sunny, but it's gonna be cold.
That's right.
And folks,
right.
it's gonna. We're looking at the extended forecast, and they're talking about record temperatures down to 26 degrees. Of course, it's even warmer here than what it is up north.
That's true.
And but it's going to be 26 degrees. It's the fish are going to change, but these fishermen are used to this. You know, they know in January, in Florida in January, you get these fronts move in, and they'll adjust. You know, they'll find the fish, and that's one thing that people want to key into the show here and find out just exactly what they do,
exactly.
And how they do adjust from a. What was it here a couple of days ago was 80 degrees, and by Wednesday night here it's going to be 26 degrees, and I think starting in the morning of the tournament, extended forecast 31 degrees.
Yeah, now I still don't believe that it's going to get down that low here in Florida. And as you can tell, it's pretty sunny right now, but we've got a little bit of a chill. But as Paul mentioned, the anglers that fish these tournaments, they know the techniques. They fished a lot of these lakes already before, and we're going to get on the water and try to get some of those techniques so we can show you all. For you, so whether you're back at home or if you want to get involved with Crappie Masters. But without further delay, let's get on the water and see how these fishermen do.
Well, I'm going to have to put on some long johns. I'm going to have to put on some heavy clothes. But I'm going to get out there, and it'll probably be 80 next week when you're out there.
Yeah,
you know
probably. So I may have actually won it on the toss. But let's get out on the water and see how they're doing.
We're here at the Florida State Championship on Harris Chain of Lakes, and it's January and it's cold. But today we got the media fish off, and of course it's a great deal to have the media fish off, and we got the Thunder boat here in the back with one of the team Whitey Outlaw and John Felcher, which writes for the Florida Fishing Weekly. And we're excited to be here, going to have a great time. But it's a lot for these riders to get out, and also even some of our tourism people are here enjoying and seeing exactly what these fishermen do and the great time that they have and the great sport of crappie fishing. Hello folks, we just got off the water here at the Harris Chain of Lakes. We're doing the Bass Pro Shops Crappie Masters Florida State Championship. We're at beautiful downtown Tavares and here at Wooten Park, and it's a great facility, great place to come and have fun, fishing tournaments, whatever you might want to do. I got my good friend Bill Neron with me with the Economic Development Commission, and also Bill Deese, events coordinator. And Bill, thank you all, both Bills, for doing all you've done and the hard work of getting us here. But Bill, tell the folks a little bit about what's going on here and all the new renovations and what people can do to come and enjoy just about anything they want to.
Well, we got great plans here for Wooten Park. We're doing an $8 million marina seaplane basin project. A few months away from final permits, and we'll be building an 86-slip marina with marine and aviation fuel cells with special docking areas for seaplanes. And we are going to be the waterfront event venue capital of Central Florida.
Folks, you can also find about the upcoming events Bass Pro Crappie Masters Team Tournament Trail by going to crappiemasters.net. Also come and enjoy us on Cody and Cody's Rise Outdoors on the Pursuit Channel, DirecTV. Right back after the station break and more action with the tournament. There's the fish, huh? Yeah, look at that. Nice fish. So how you been doing all day long?
This is my fourth one. I've got another one to go back there.
Well, folks, we're here on the first day of competition on the Florida State Championship. Been watching Bill Braswell, the Gary Yamamoto Pro Staff team. He just caught a real nice fish. We're going to get around here in the other parts of the lake and see if we can see what some of the other anglers are doing.
There's something new in the woods. A major shift in the balance of power. Now there's Commando. All-weather pot calls, mouth calls, and hunting accessories let you command the wild. Commando, hunting products with an edge. The edge to success.
From Ginsu Outdoors, wickedly sharp Damascus stainless steel hunting knives with 33 layers of Japanese stainless steel. Superior VG1 core, cryogenically cooled for ultimate edge retention.
Ginsu is known for their blade expertise, and now they're bringing it to the outdoors. And hey, if y'all hunt as much as Cody and I do, you know how important a great knife is, and nothing is sharper than a Ginsu Outdoors Damascus steel blade. Hey, it's not only sharp, it's wicked sharp.
See the full line at GinsuOutdoors.com.
I won't apologize for being a man. Or let you work harder than me. I will protect those in need and be the guy others depend on. I will fend for myself.
Folks, here we are with the team of Phil and Eva Rambo, husband and wife team on the Crappie Master Trail. We'd like to talk to you a little bit about how to find fish. And of course, as over the years that I've fished tournaments, the best way to find fish, first of all, have a good locator. You have to have a good locator to find your drop-offs. And in a lake like this, where they're not real deep, just different humps and stuff, and might be a 2 or 3 foot drop-off, that's sometimes where you find your fish. Also, color. A lot of times color makes a big difference in finding fish, so you have to try different colored jigs, but as we just seen Phil and Eva back here, they're called what they call spider rigging. They've got 8 poles out. 2 things you can do with that. You can cover a lot of ground, you got different colors of bait you can put on, and as you're out pre-fishing, and if you're fishing for fun, you can go out there, you'll find your right color, then you'll change to that color on all your jigs, and of course it don't hurt to tip that jig with a minnow. But finding fish, get you a good map, a good locator, so you can find the structure or the drop-offs on the bottom, and it will increase your catch. Folks, we're just pulling up on Dean Sanders and Whitey Outlaw from South Carolina. It's a Toyota Tundra Pro Staff team. We're going to check in with them to see if they've caught any fish today. And if you want to see a couple of clowns fishing, these are the ones to watch. They're a lot of fun and they really enjoy what they do. Sounds like they got about 18 or 20 fish, fishing 3 or 4 foot deep, using vicious line, B&M poles. And they talked about the GPS. You know, that's very important. When they caught a fish, and remember this, when they would catch a fish, they would punch that location in. Remember what I told y'all, fish school up. When you catch one, there's always another one there. So we're going to go on down the lake and see if we can maybe find another team or two and see what they're doing. We'll be right back. Well, hey folks, we're coming up on the team of husband and wife team of Barbara and Jim Reedy, Bass Pro Shops and Visitors Pro Staff team. Things have been a little slow here today, and we've watched a few fishermen catch fish, but some of them don't even have their 7 yet. We've had real cold nights here, and it's the cold fronts in Florida lakes. It usually takes about 48 to 72 hours to get them to feeding again when the warm nights get warm. But we're going to watch them a little bit. But I was talking a little bit while ago about how to find fish. Once you find those fish, there's 3 P's that you need to remember: persistence, patience, and presentation. And all 3 of them got to work. But when you get in a hole and you start catching fish, basically, don't try to get in there, especially if you're tournament fisherman. Catch 1 or 2 big ones and leave on pre-fish day. But even when you're fishing for something to take home to eat, catch a few of those fish, move and find some same areas, same type of water, same water temperature, and you'll still catch fish. Fish travel in schools. Remember, always leave a few for the next fisherman and let them school back up and regain their numbers in that hole. Well, folks, there you have it. You've got some of the tips and techniques that's happened today, and hope that information helps you. But we're heading back into the weigh-in site and get ready to see actually how many big stringers will be weighed in today.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look at this, folks. Looky here. 907! There you go. Now, I know you can't tell me where you were catching your fish and all that stuff. But the main thing I want to ask you, because of this unprecedented cold snap, you might say, over the past couple of days, obviously it didn't hinder the fishing guys that found a practice. We're going to have a good bunch of fish coming in here. Here we go. From Tavares, Florida, the Villages, Florida, Glenn Maxwell and Sam Adams. Let's hear it for them. Local guys got 945! 945! Wow! There's your new leader right there. Congratulations. Mr. Okeechobee.
Here he comes.
Let's see if he becomes Mr. Harris Tina.
Looks like he's got a load in there.
Got a load, huh?
Yeah.
Let's see. 947!
947.
Yeah.
There you go. He's right up on the top.
All right, here we go. Another 7-6 number coming to the scale for you. Come on, Johnny Hill Senior. Johnny Hill Jr. from Lake Florida. Son. Well, looky here. 955. Check it out.
That's a good video.
You got a smile. There you go. There's a smile. Have to be one in there somewhere.
All right, everybody. Well, I hope you enjoyed weigh-in, and it's a pretty tight weigh-in. The top 6 places are only separated by about 0.4 of a pound, so that's really close when we're talking about crappie standards. But in the lead, we have Team Hill, a father and son team, which is always good seeing them on top. Also followed by Parker and Cole, and then Maxwell and Adams. And they're all you know, native to this area. They're all from Florida, so they're some local teams. And leading into the second day, it's going to be interesting to see who can pull it off. These cold conditions really haven't slowed them down. Like I said, they're weighing in some 9-pound stringers, and for the Harris chain of lakes, that's definitely good. So let's head into the second day weigh-in, see if these guys either don't continue to do what they're doing or kind of change it up a little bit, see if they can pull in some bigger slack.
From Ginsu Outdoors, wickedly sharp Damascus stainless steel hunting knives with 33 layers of Japanese stainless steel. Superior VG1 core, cryogenically cooled for ultimate edge retention.
Ginsu is known for their blade expertise, and now they're bringing it to the outdoors.
And hey, if y'all hunt as much as Cody and I do, you know how important a great knife is, and nothing is sharper than a Ginsu Outdoors Damascus steel blade.
Hey, it's not only sharp, it's wicked sharp.
See the full line at GinsuOutdoors.com.
Do any amount of hunting and you'll appreciate the next generation of Alpha boots by Lacrosse. These new Alpha lights not only keep your feet warm and dry like the original Alphas, they're even lighter and more comfortable. Lacrosse hasn't left out the snug ankle fit or aggressive outsole either. They've just taken out some of the weight, making the trip from the tree stand to the truck all the easier. We all know that other boots cost a few bucks less, but your feet pretty much end up paying for it. And that's why I've kept a pair of Lacrosse boots in my truck for over 20 years.
There we are, first place teams in action. We're here on the Harris Chain of Lakes with the Florida State Championship at Tavares, Florida, with Johnny Hill and Johnny Hill Jr. And look at the fish catching action we're getting right now. This is the second day of competition. These guys are in first place right now with 9:55. Second place is 9:47, and third place is 9:45. This is going to be a shootout plumb to the end. We'll just stay right here, folks, and we're going to ease over here pretty soon to the second place team of George Parker and Daryl Cole, and just a few ounce, not even quite an ounce, separates them. This is going to be very interesting. Stay tuned, and we'll be right on the second place team here in a minute and see if they can pull out a couple slabs here on this Harris Chain of Lakes in the sunny state of Florida. But Johnny, we're here, and of course this is the second day of the competition. You guys are about just about a 3/4 of an ounce ahead of the second place team, and basically, what are you doing, and what kind of jigs are you using right now?
I'm using a combination of ice jigs and rod zip jigs. Pink and chartreuse mainly.
Ice jigs, rod and zip jigs, and pink and chartreuse. And what kind of?
I'm doing a double rig, just a loop rig that I've learned out here on the trail. Top jig's probably about a foot under the top of the surface.
Foot under the top. And now, how deep of water are you fishing in?
Literally probably about 8 feet. We're fishing 6, 7 feet on the front raft.
So these fish are really suspended.
Yeah, real big time.
And I notice you're trolling real slow.
Yeah, these lakes are kind of murky water, and that sun don't bother them too bad. I think it helps them to come up and they can see the bait a little better when they get a little light.
Right, right. Well, we're going to head over and see what the second place team's doing, and good luck. And I really appreciate you taking your son out here and fishing with him, and that's what it's all about, keeping the whole family involved in the outdoors. Well, folks, we're pulling up on the second place team, Daryl Cole and George Parker. We call him Mr. Okeechobee, George Parker, and we're here at the second day of competition on the Florida State Championship here at Harris Chain of Lakes. Let's ease up there and see how many they got, and we already know the first place team's got a couple good fish in the boat. We'll see, find out how many of these fellas have and see how close it's going to be. Oh, look out, he's got him on. Here he comes. That looks like a good fish, folks. Oh, there you go. That's going to be one that's going to go to the scales. Nice Florida speck there, as they call them down here. Hold that fish up right there. There you go. That's what it's all about, folks. Tournament fishing here on Harris Chain of Lakes. 3/4 of an ounce separating these people, and only an ounce from third place. I don't know, the pressure would be a lot on me. I think I'd be sweating out here today, even if it is still a little cool. But it's gonna be fun, and that's what crappie fishing is all about. As Joe Miller would say, ain't crappie fishing fun? Well, you know, it never hurts to add a little bit of extra to the thing there. That's right. Now, actually, you guys are, you're also using minnows too, ain't you? Tipping with minnows? Yeah. There he comes. He said it's not big enough. Folks, if they're throwing them back like that already, let me tell you, they got a pretty good load in the boat. But good luck. We won't bother you anymore. And we'll see you at the weigh-in. Watch out, folks. Folks, here we are on the second day of the Florida State Championship with Sam Adams and his partner there. Looks like a little smaller fish, but we was right here on top of the action watching that. And right now they're currently in 3rd place. And he said he's got 4 fish, but it's a little slower than yesterday for this team. So hopefully things will pick up and they'll get a better bite before the day's over. They'll be in contention right along with all the rest of the top teams. I think 1 pound and 2 ounces separates 1st through 10th. And in crappie fishing, 10th place might win this today. That's how close it can be in competitive crappie fishing here on the Harris Chain of Lakes, Florida State Championship.
All right, everybody, now the moment that you've been waiting for, the weigh-in for the 2009 Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters Florida State Championship on the Harris Chain of Lakes out of Tavares, Florida. Paul's coming off the water, and we're going to see if Hill, the father and son team, will be able to hold on to that lead, or if one of the other guys will be able to bump them out. So let's head into the weigh-in and see who wins the 2009 Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters Florida State Championship.
Hey, for those of you who have followed Cody and I's show, you know that all our hunts are 100% fair chase, so anything that give us the upper edge in the woods, we're all about it.
That's right, Cody. And getting to the stand's half the battle, but we know we can go through some of the toughest terrain, silent and sit-free, with the all-new, all-electric Stealth 4x4. Check them out at the number at the bottom of the screen, or go to their website today.
Up there, by the edge. I'm on him. Wait till he turns. When you're ready. Great shot!
Brilliant aiming solutions. Now with 4 self-luminous reticles to choose from, you'll be sure to get your trophy. Trichicon.
There he comes. He said it's not big enough. Now, folks, if they're throwing them back like that already, let me tell you, they got a pretty good load in the boat. But good luck, we won't bother you anymore. And we'll see you at the weigh-in. Watch out, folks. Folks, here we are on the 2nd day of the Florida State Championship with Sam Adams and his partner there. Looks like a little smaller fish, but we was right here on top of the action watching that. And right now they're currently in 3rd place. And he said he's got 4 fish, but it's a little slower than yesterday for this team. So hopefully things will pick up and they'll get a better bite before the day's over. They'll be in contention right along with all the rest of the top teams. I think 1 pound and 2 ounces separates 1st through 10th. And in crappie fishing, 10th place might win this today. That's how close it can be in competitive crappie fishing here on the Harris Chain of Lakes, Florida State Championship.
All right, everybody, now the moment that you've been waiting for, the weigh-in for the 2009 Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters Florida State Championship on the Harris Chain of Lakes out of Tavares, Florida. Paul's coming off the water, and we're going to see if Hill, the father and son team, will be able to hold on to that lead, or if one of the other guys will be able to bump them out. So let's head into the weigh-in and see who wins the 2009 Bass Pro Shop Crappie Masters Florida State Championship.
Right out on Dean Sanders, South Carolina. This is in your top 5. Top 5. 831.
831. 831.
There he comes. Oh, they got pretty good fish.
They're going to move him out of the hot seat.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
897.
How about that? 897.
They won $1,040.
Let's give him a great big hand.
You bet. Never give up.
Who the other company?
Give him Whitey Outlaw, Dean Sanders. The villages at the very sport. There we are. 7 fish yesterday. 945. And 945 yesterday.
963.
963.
No,
865 today.
A little short.
865 today. They're going to get $1,050. Let's hear it for Glenn Maxwell and Sam Adams. Our team after day number 1 in first place. They had 9.55 pounds. 10, 6, 7.
Here they come.
Give
them a hand. Let's hear it.
There's your leaders right now. Coming into the day. 10, 6, 7. They can retake that lead. 914.
Okay. They're looking for a big fish.
At 18.69 pounds. They're going to get $1,250. Let's hear it for Johnny Hill Sr., Johnny Hill Jr.
Father and son team. They run in the lead of that first day. They need 879.
879.
Lead on.
That's right. 879. There we go.
This
is exciting here.
On. How
Here we go.
say?
Watch step. Watch step.
Here it comes. Let's see what happens.
It's going to make 879.
We don't know yet. Oh, yeah. Look at here. 981. Bye, Whitey.
For 2 days, had a great weight. 19.07 pounds. They're going to get $2,250. Peter Everly and Michael Stanford.
And they were right there, too.
They were right there. George Parker, Darryl Cole had 947 yesterday. Look at this, folks. Look at this.
It ain't locked.
10-7-4. Woo! George Parker, Darryl Cole.
And on behalf of Bass Pro Shop, Crappie Masters, Team Tournament Trail, Toyota Trucks, Mercury Motors, Tracker Nitro Boats, we welcome.
They had 2-day total of 20.21 pounds. They get $5,000. Your 2009 Bass Pro Shops Crappie Masters All-American Tournament Trail Florida State Champions, George Parker and Darryl Cole.
Let's hear it for him. Yeah. So stay tuned. We'll be right back with Cody and Cody.
Well, hey folks, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the tournament. Here in the future coming up, we got a great tournament from Florida. Once again, the Seminole County Championship, and that's going to be coming around here pretty soon. But for more information on Crappie Masters, go to crappiemasters.net and find out how you can become part of this great tournament trail. You're going to catch a lot of fish, have a lot of fun, and learn a bunch of different techniques, even from the anglers that are in this tournament. Just a wonderful tournament trail to be a part of. So until next time, remember, stay outdoors.
And folks, it did get 78 degrees, and it is sunshine in Florida today.
We would like to thank you, the sportsmen, for joining us on Revive the Outdoors with Cody and Cody. We would like for you to share your outdoor adventures. Visit us at codyandcody.tv. Join us again next week right here on Revive the Outdoors with Cody and Cody.
This is definitely a good fish, but it's kind of a teaser.